Hey Skylin, it's Miss Shannon. For today's group, we're going to talk about one skill that I think is very useful when we're deciding what choices to make. And it's called Stop, Think, and Choose. I know a lot of you have heard of this before, but we're just going to review it and give it a little practice, alright? So it's a super simple concept, 3 parts. If you're doing something that is going to have a consequence, which is realistically like everything, you're going to stop for just a second. You're going to think about all the different types of options that, like the things you can do, and then you're going to choose the best choice. Okay? After we've stopped and we're thinking about the best option, we want to think about the consequences, right? So let's say you're really mad at your teacher and you don't want to be doing work, you hate spelling, and you're getting really frustrated. Okay, so that's something that's happening. It's something that could have a consequence, right? So you're going to stop real quick. Let's say you are about to pick up your binder and peg it at you at Miss Shannon. You're going to stop. Don't do it yet, right? Next, you're going to think. Well, okay, what are we going to think about? We're going to think about, well, what's going to happen if I throw that binder? Right? What's going to happen to Miss Shannon? What's going to happen to me? Is this going to be a choice that's going to result in something positive? Like, am I going to get a better grade? Am I going to be able to go to recess? Am I going to have a better relationship with Miss Shannon? Or is it going to be something bad? Like, what happens if Miss Shannon gets really hurt? What if I can't go to recess because of those poor choices? What if the other classmates are now maybe scared of me and don't want to be my friend? What if the binder gets broken and now I don't have a binder and I have to tape it and maybe it looks ugly and I'm not going to like that, right? There's so many different outcomes to that action of throwing that binder, and it's important to stop, think about those different options, and then make the best choice. So after you've thought about all those different options, all those different outcomes of like throwing that binder, for example, you're going to choose the best one, okay? Do you want to choose the one where you don't get to go to recess and you have a broken binder? Probably not, right? You're also going to probably be on stop zone because that was an unsafe choice. You're definitely not going to get better at spelling if that's how you're spending your time. And yeah, Miss Shannon's probably going to get hurt if that hits her, right? Or another kid or another teacher. So yeah, you could choose that option, but it's probably a really poor choice that you're going to regret, right? Another option though, right, you're about to throw it, think about it for a sec. What's another option that you could do in that moment? Think about it. Okay, did you think about it? Good. I came up with a bunch of different reasons, even in those few seconds that we paused, right? I came up with a bunch of different options, not reasons, that I could have done as a student in that position differently than throwing the binder, right? Instead of throwing it, I could put it down, raise my hand, ask if I can take some space. That's one of the best options out there, right? Because taking space gets you out of the situation that's frustrating you, helps you reset your mind, reset your body into a happier, more calm place, and it shows that you're in control, and then you've asked permission from the teacher to go use this coping skill, and that's like super awesome. That's a super awesome choice. Also, you could pause your work for a minute and use a coping skill at your desk, right? Get some putty, get like a stress ball, and just not work for a minute, right? I don't mind if you do that. Just let me know that you're feeling frustrated or taking a little coping skill break at your desk. Also, let's see. You could raise your hand and ask for help, right? Staff's always available to help you out, and that would be a great option because, once again, that would show me that you're still trying to work hard, that you're still trying to get it, and that you just need a little help or assistance getting over that frustration, right? Maybe it's like, oh man, I'm not getting my letters right and I need help spelling this word, or my handwriting's not great and I forgot how to write this letter, can you please help me? Or I need some tips and tricks on memorizing. Staff's there to help you with that. And we'd love to, right? Once again, feel free to just let us know you're feeling frustrated and need some help. That's what we're there for. All right? So, just to go over that again, let's say you're frustrated, you're about to make a poor choice. For example, you're frustrated with spelling, you're about to throw your binder at Miss Shannon to show how mad you are. Okay? In that moment, you could do that. You could throw it, but you'd be on stop zone, you wouldn't be able to go to recess, your friends and other classmates would probably be scared of you, and it wouldn't be a good way to make more friends. And overall, you're not going to be learning. You're not going to get your problem solved. It's just going to have a bunch of bad consequences and really no good consequences. So instead, after you've stopped, you're going to think, right? You're going to say, okay, what are the other options? What's the best option? And what are the consequences with those options, good or bad, right? So we thought about if you maybe put the binder down, raise your hand, ask for some space, that would be great. That would be a really positive choice because you would be earning your points, you would be able to take some space, but then get back to your work and finish that and learn some new cool things. Also raising your hand, asking for just general support on the assignment. That would show the teacher that you're being respectful, that you're still using perseverance, and you're learning, and you're being safe about it, right? Those are just a couple of those examples. Once again, you stop, you think about the options, and then you choose the best one. And I think we all know what the good options were in that, and the poor options were in that, okay? And the good options, of course, were the ones that were safe and respectful, but also used perseverance and got the work done. All right? I want you to think about how you could probably use this more in your life. I either want you to think about an example from maybe the last week where you probably should have done stop, think, and choose instead of just quickly going into the unsafe or disrespectful action that you ended up choosing. Or I want you, in the next day or two, find a time, catch yourself for making a poor choice, and instead decide to use stop, think, and choose to solve a problem in a safer and more respectful way, okay? Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. It's a pretty simple skill that I think anybody of all ages can use to help themselves just pause for a second and make the best choice they absolutely can. All right, Skyline, until next time, have a great rest of your day. Bye.